Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of The Young Farmer. My name is Andy as always, and you find me, well, sheltering from the rain. It is miserable outside. It's rained for about 36 hours non-stop, but that will not dampen my spirits today. And there's one reason for that, really, and it's black and yellow, everybody. We have signed the deal. We've signed the lease agreement for this New Holland CR8 .90. I am, over the moon with it. I didn't think that such a combine would be available. Out of the range that we showed you, this had the perfect blend of low hours, great price, fantastic condition. There were some that were newer. The class Tucano, for example, had very few hours on the clock there, but it was very much more expensive. So this kind of hit that good spot. It's got a 7.5 meter header, which I'm going to have to do some work. Oh, we're going to get wet here. We're going to have to do some work on the trolley because it's a little bit low to the ground there for my liking, but it'll get it back to the yard today. Now, obviously, because I did just sign a deal for leasing a combine, the heavens have opened, so not that we had any use for it anytime soon, but what we are going to do today is we're going to drive it home for the first time, and then we're going to leave it at home. There's a few... We've got nothing to do, really. I have contracts lined up ready and waiting. There's a little bit of road work we're going to get on with later on, but we just can't get into the fields right now. But we'll have a look into that one in a little while. First thing, though, we just need to run across the road here. God, that's miserable. That is absolutely brutal. So here we are inside the cockpit of my new combine. Very smart, very, very tidy. Looks very nice indeed. And what we're going to do... Let it rumble through there. Listen to the sound of that engine behind us, folks. It sounds beautiful. So, like I say, it's a rotary combine, 7.5 meters wide. We will be having to play around with it when we can actually get it going properly and see what some of these features do. But for now, all we can really do is get it home. So I'm going to put some beacons on, get some lights on. Pick up my handbrake as well. There you go. Alright, we're away. Header is following as well. Perfect. And so yeah, it's just a miserable day. It started raining early yesterday morning about this kind of kilter, and it hasn't stopped all day. And we were supposed to be spraying. We were supposed to be, once we finished that spraying yesterday, we were going to start working some ground out, because today we were supposed to start drilling some potatoes of all things. I've even hired in technically it's a... So yeah, it's effectively a bit of a long-term or a short-term borrowing agreement, but it will do for what we need as we just navigate over here. We haven't got much, we've got about 30, not even that, about 12, 11.5, 12 acres to go at. So that's exactly what we'll do. But we're not going to get anywhere near that whilst the weather is pouring down rain, so that is all. We even unhooked the sprayer because it looks so unlikely that we're going to get any more spraying anytime soon, so the action is on the sprayer. As on the potato harvester, sorry. Or even the drill, easy for me to say. Oh wow, this thing really goes a bit. We're flying along here. Beautiful. So yeah, what I thought we'd do today is just come pick up the combine. We'll take it back up to the yard there, maybe even find a home for it, because the yard's getting pretty full. We need to get that shed extension finished. Or started actually. And yeah, we'll have a look, see what we think, and then we've got a little bit of road work to do with probably the Axion, I would imagine there, but it's going to be, there's not a lot we can do. As you can see, it's absolutely pouring down rain, so it's very frustrating. But yeah, hopefully, like I say, this isn't the biggest combine we could have got ever, but it's not the smallest. We have a little bit of contract work that I know of, and we'd love to try and expand that over the course of the next year or so. But yeah, at least this will give us good capacity, not only for now to get through what we've already got, but to kind of kick on a little bit as well. But yeah, we will very much see that. Now, we're just going to go over here. Oh, there's a truck coming. Let's just get over the road. Let that go past us first. Thank you. We're going to have to swing out a little bit here, I reckon. Okay. Now this is always going to be the way we're going to have to bring the combine back in, because it's never going to get through that village there. Not one bit of it. Oh, we had a little bit of tailback. Oh, just past the signpost, heavens. Okay. Now we're not exactly on the road on here either. I think both wheels are on the grass stage, but it's the best way we've got. Okay, and up we go. So yeah, we're just gonna hopefully, I hope at least we'll be able to get this into the new shed that we built. Hopefully it's low enough, otherwise we'll have to have a bit of a machinery shuffle to get everything else in. But you can see even here it's gonna get a little bit tight coming up this road, but what can you do? Easy does it, easy does it. So how are you doing anyway? I hope you are all fantastically well. Whatever you're getting up to, do let us know down below what you're working on, what you're driving as always, and where you are in the world. Oh, it's a bit of a squeeze. We're getting there though. Gotta kind of stay off that side as much as possible, because that's a little bit more unforgiving than the grass village on this side. But each way, heavens, it's tight. There we go, we're getting up there. And back home for the first time. Let's just bring it up here. Wonderful stuff. We'll get a bit of a run up the hill here and we'll get swung into the yard. Now we have to take off the header trailer and move things around a little bit, but we'll make it work somehow. I just can't believe how much rain we've had of late. It's making this driveway a little slippier as well. A little skid, a little greasy on the surface, but we're making it. It's alright at the moment there at least. What we'll do though is give all that grassland one last soak, I think, before it is ready to go. Hopefully looking at getting some silage done very soon actually, but this we'll wait and see on that one. Bottom round there, and the combine is home for the first time. Question is, can I get it around without causing any more issues? The odds are slim. Let's get around there. Awesome. So I think what we'll do, we'll stop about here for now. We're going to just jump out and unhook the header trailer. The action can probably steer that one around, and I think, ooh, run, getting soaked. I think this should fit. We're certainly going to give it a go for now because everything else is full. But it looks fairly big now, yeah, doesn't it? It's taking up quite a bit of space here. So let's get that unhooked anyway. Fantastic stuff there. Oh, but yeah, I love this thing. It is absolutely stunning. Let's jump up in the back of the action a bit here. Beautiful, beautiful combine. Love. I don't know what it is about the yellow and black of a New Holland there, but it certainly looks so much better. Okay. I think for now we'll just kick you straight into here, if you will. I'm going to have to get out and check though, because I'm paranoid about what's going on up there. Pop a quick look again. Ooh. I think we should. Excellent stuff. I don't hear any scraping or banging, so I think we're in. Stop. Okay. Oh, just back off the beacons there. We're gonna have a look into what all of this does here and all these different monitors and everything, but I do like the ergonomics of it. I like the handrest here and how everything's laid out very nicely, I must say. But we're gonna switch it off for now. Alright, and it is home for the next probably 6 weeks or so until we can actually get something going. For now, good God. As you can see, actually I don't know where we're going to get the header trailer actually. We need to figure that one out too. We might have to move a few bits of equipment around to get that in. But we will do that. We'll have a quick look over here first. As I mentioned there, the Arion is on this leased potato harvester. We are yet to go and get the seed potatoes because they're currently over in the cold store. That might be a job that we have to go and look into today as well, because there's not a lot else happening. First though, just a bit of a yard shuffle to start with. What I think I will do, actually just move the drill. We might get that drill just snuck in front of the plow there, I reckon. Do it. Now, of course, some of this stuff's all going to have to move again, because we are going to try and get this next shed work done very soon. That'll do it. Any more than that for right now. So yeah, that will be hopefully happening soon. We have a shed lined up for it, so if we can get that all done before harvest, that would be incredible. I don't know if we will or not. But yes, who knows where everything's going to go at that stage. I really don't know. We've still got a little bit of spring drilling to do as well. Again, I have no idea when we're going to be able to get that done at the moment, because the ground is going to be like a sticky mush as it is right now. So yeah, work is really starting to pile up on the back end on that front, but at the moment that's all we can kind of do is make it work where and when is possible, so we'll have to see. Okie dokie then. So what we'll try and do is sneak that into there. The header is immaculate as well. That's one thing I was really impressed with. Given that it's got, I think the combine engine has about 1,000 hours on, give or take, and there's about 300-400 drum hours on there, so it looks incredible for the amount of work it's done. It's had a good service history as well, so yeah, I think from a lease standpoint, for us it was the best one, or for me it was the best one, absolutely. Stop there, let's have a look. Another foot. Might have to make the most of that foot, I think. That'll do it. Alright then, so yeah, we are just kind of ground to a halt today, so what we will do, we need to go and pick up the trailer once again from the BGA. They've got another load of pallets ready to go. That's the trailer that we dropped off just the other day, actually. So, but before we do that, we're going to hook onto the new Joskin. That is also going to go to the same location for a different transport job that they want us to do. So we'll go and have a look into that one as well. But yeah, ultimately, it's just a bit of a write-off kind of a day. Usually I'll be inside doing bookwork for this, but if I can avoid doing that as well, then I'm a happy man, because the books aren't the best thing, my strongest suit, let's say. Let's zip around here. Perfect. It's a shame, because we were really starting to make some great progress with all of the contracts coming through there. Now we're going to get pushed back because the ground's not going to be able to be traveled on, which is going to backlog everything up there into late spring. And yeah, we'll have to see. And even by late spring, if it stays, we'll be struggling to travel really. But it is very frustrating. However, this is what we have to battle with. And off we go. So yeah, do let me know as well if anyone in your area has been able to start with the grass worker. I know a few people have, which is quite interesting. Let us know if you are one of the lucky few. Everything from my end is ready. I don't have much work lined up, and all I can offer right now is round bale silage really, for first go silage work, with the mowing there of course, but hopefully that's a good start. We do have a square baler, but we don't have the wrapper or the wrapping capability for that yet, or do we have the custom or the interest for it right now either, so that's another issue. That will be That's probably something I might look into investing in next year, I reckon. That'll be the best time. But yeah, hey, at least it's a good day for washing down the tractors, if nothing else. So what we're going to do, we're going to head on over to the BGA. It's a familiar trip by now. We do come this way just to avoid the main roads a little bit. Yeah, then we'll have 2 separate trips to take. Start. Excellent stuff. Might even as well, one other thing I've just remembered I forgot to tell you about. In the last video we went to tip some topsoil down at the in this wood really, and it was tipped into a hole essentially there. Now I've done another load since then, and the builders had got another load of topsoil ready to tip. So I was speaking to the owner of that area there, and they want it all landscaped down. So I'm going to at some stage probably depending upon what this weather does and the backlog. And the next week we're gonna hire back a tracked excavator again, track loader, and we're gonna do some landscaping there. And whilst we have it, we're gonna look into doing our own yard work as well there. So that tracked excavator is something that, if I had enough money to look into it really, it wouldn't be a bad option for a little bit of diversity there. It's a great little bit of equipment. It's and there seems to be a good little market for it actually, which is surprising me, but it's definitely something we could look into. Okay, around we go. There's the milkman on his daily round again. Hello to you, sir. And this is on the field on the right here. That's where we're supposed to come in and work over and then put potatoes in. As you can see, it's been sprayed off, so the black grass you can see coming through there has been killed, but it just needs to be, fortunately we got that spray on before the rain. But it just needs to be worked over once, and then we'll be able to get on there with the drill, but no such luck right now at least. I think, knowing how the buses operate around here, we're going to let this one come past first. Good out. Excellent. So my trailer should be around the corner here somewhere. Oh, they haven't even loaded it yet. What on earth have they been doing then? Oh, I guess I won't be taking that one away yet. I have to go and see what's going on in the stores over here. There's something for me to do here, I do believe. Right now. I think they're going to load this one up there, so what I might do is drop this trailer here so they can get loaded up with whatever needs to be dropped. Forward actually, and then in the meantime I'm going to see what's going on with those pellets there and get that all taken care of. So I think this is the only way I'm going to be able to keep myself going today. Because yeah, it's just, as mentioned, it's miserable. So we're going to get cracking along with that one today, and then we'll see how we're looking for pallets and everything else later on down the line. So ultimately, there's not a lot happening today. I just wanted to show you the new combine, really. We made a decision. Do let me know down below what you think about the option that we made there, the choice, if it's your... I know according to Simulation for the Nation there were quite a few people requesting a New Holland there, so I hope you're happy with that choice. I know I certainly am, so we'll see how that goes. But I am going to get this all loaded up right about now, and then we'll go for our next little trip out down to the distributor for the pellets. So we'll leave it here for now, because you've seen that trip before, and it's not much else to do really. Just me waffling on, so we'll leave it here. I have been Andy the Young Farmer. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have and you've yet to do so, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, the Simulation for the Nation, and we'll see you all in the next one. Until then, do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, but most importantly, happy farming.